What it do, y'all? Bread Tuck Rob, Bread Tuck Legacy. Woo! I tell you what, man. Houston Texans. We beat the Jacksonville Jaguars at our house, 13-12. This game was a lot closer than what I expected. You know, coming off that Saints loss, man, I thought that we should have came out here and dropped about 40 on them boys, man. But I will tell you this: Jacksonville's defense played well. They threw a lot of blitzes at my quarterback. They touched him a little bit too much. Man, I tell you what, we play better on the road, man. So next week we play LA. I think we're going to LA. The Chargers. I expect us to play a good game there, come out with the win, man. But we play better on the road, man. We were flat today, man. We had a big play to Will Fuller earlier in the game, and I thought that was setting the tone. Like, okay, we finna do some things. We had D-Hop was getting open against Jalen Ramsey. I'm like, okay, we finna tear it up. Kenny Stills had a nice play, one or two plays. I think one of them came back. I forget, man. But anyway, for us to have this wide receiver core that we have and none of them touched the end zone, at home, it was a little crazy, man. But I tell you what, man, Carlos Hyde, man, I said it last week on social media. I said, man, I think we're going to find our new starting running back. And I tell you what, Carlos Hyde is giving you the same production that Lamar Miller was getting you. We just need to get him in the end zone, but we were able to give him the rock and get some positive yards. And later on in the season, I believe that giving that rock to Carlos Hyde and Duke Johnson kind of backing him up, that's going to open up that play action. See, things haven't opened up yet. We got all these receivers that we could, make some things happen, but that play action hasn't really opened up yet. But it's coming, though, so don't play yourself, man. Check this out. Deshaun Watson, man. Oh, get well soon to my left tackle, man. Laramie Tunzel, because he twisted his ankle or he rolled his ankle or something. If there's one guy we need out there, it's you, man. We need our left tackle, man, because again, Watson is getting hit entirely too much for me. And some of it's his fault because he's holding the ball too long. He's running. I felt good. It was on one play where he slid. I was like, okay. But the only touchdown that we scored of the game, he kind of forced it in the end zone. And I'm going to be honest with you, man. I would have much rather had gave that thing to Carlos Hyde, or I'd have just settled for 3 points and figured it out, man, because I don't want my quarterback taking that punishment. When he's out on the field, we have a chance against anybody. So we need to protect Deshaun Watson. We need to keep him clean, man. On the defensive side of the ball, man, check this out, man. J.J. Watt's looking a bit slow out there, man. I'm concerned about that, but I'll just look at that more as the season progresses. But I tell you what, man, without Clowney on the field, we're hearing Merciless name every game now. It's only been 2 games where we're hearing his name. Last week he had an interception and a sack. This year, he forced a fumble, and J.J. Watt scooped it up to give us the ball on our side of the field, and that's where Deshaun Watson got in for the end zone. Or did we get 3 off of that? I forget, but we scored. But it's just good to see that, we're hearing Merciless name again, man. My cornerbacks cannot cover. Man, towards the end of the game, when Jacksonville was making their run back into the game, we was playing like this. I forget what you call this defense, but it's the defense where you let them have the middle of the field. You just don't let them beat you. But they were using that against us because that pushed them down the field. And then once we manned up, they got in the end zone with that rookie quarterback. But I'll tell you what, play of the game, MVP of this game, man, my safety, Justin Reed, man. The Jacksonville Jaguars scored, and they were like, hey, man, we're not finna tie this thing. We're going for the win. So they tried to hand that rock off to Fournette, And Fournette's a big old running back. But I tell you what, man, my boy Justin Reed went up man to man, met that boy at the 1 yard line. And was like, nah, met him at the goal line. And I was like, nah, you're not getting up in here. So with that said, man, the Houston Texans came out with the victory, man. 13-12 against the Jacksonville Jaguars. Game shouldn't have been that close, but we got the win. And we play the Chargers next week. We're 1-1. I like my chances, man. All we got to do is keep my quarterback clean. I still got the best receiver in the game. I have a receiving core that's aiding him. So if you double him, I got Kenny Stills that can get open on you, and I got my boy Will Fuller that can beat you over the top. And then my running back core is productive, excuse me. And my O-line is getting better, man. I need to work on my defense, man. I need to get more pressure on the quarterback, and I need my cornerbacks to cut. I need my secondary to cover. But I believe in what we got going on, man. But y'all know what it is. Bread Tuck Rob, Bread Tuck Legacy, this H-Town all day. Go Texans. Y'all mucho, take it easy.